Is it working now? Okay, okay, we got the headset. We have the mic. Hold. Hold, please. Something terrible has happened to all of my settings. I'll be on in a minute then, because I need to change some things around. Like this. And then we go like this. It's all fucking broken. Yeah, good. Hey, thanks, buddy. Like that. And then we go like that. And then we take this and we close this. Thank God I picked lo-fi today. Because I need the less stressful options, right? God damn. I'm somehow wildly exhausted today and I haven't done shit. My audio. What happened to my desk? Not connected or unavailable? You've gotta be just shitting me. What did it used to be? Ugh, I swear to God, if all my alerts and shit are broken, I'm gonna be viscerally upset. I want to be able to hear the desktop. What? I can hear the music. I haven't had to adjust this shit in fucking 40 years. This is why I should have a cheat sheet. Like that? Nothing. I just want to be able to hear the music. Why is that so much to ask for? This is a fucking series of unfortunate events. What other option is there? Oh, there it is. Okay, great. Jesus fucking Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the train wreck that is today's stream. There was no music for a solid 7 minutes, but we're fine. I also don't think the resub played, but that's also fine. Can I get it to replay? God, you know, having a replay option on the activity feed would just be stellar, but no. I'd have to go into the entire system to get it to do it again. And simply, I can't be bothered. Not today. Not today, not even a little bit. I think everything else is pretty much set up. Assuming that nothing's broken. Assuming that we're all good and I don't have to readjust any other setting. Now mind you, if I have to adjust literally any other setting for like the MC SMP, we're all gonna hold our breath and we're gonna have to wait a second for that. And that's just the way it's gonna be. It'll all work itself out, I promise. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a happy Wednesday. I have multiple programs that I evidently need to close out of that are just open. My computer's just decided to fully reset itself while I was away at work, so that's good as well. You know, it's just trying to make really healthy life decisions. Also, thank you for the sub, Artisan. I think I said it wouldn't happen. But the entire ship's on fire. We're handling it as we go. Everything's fine, don't worry about it, chat. We've got it. It's all under control, for sure. We're not even a little bit concerned. We're just patiently waiting for everything to load up. And for us to not have extra things up as well. I had my interview yesterday. So that happened. I just feel like I'm exhausted 2 days in a row from having my interview yesterday. I feel like I've had a series of events happen, and I'm just tired today. This is where I'm at. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's been like 70 something. It's now 84 degrees outside, which honestly seems ridiculous. Hi, Ace. Hi, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I'm having a mediocre day today. It's not the worst that could have happened, but I feel like I'm still living off the vibe of yesterday, and that to me is distressing. Not that it went poorly yesterday, but about, I want to say 12 minutes before the interview was supposed to happen, this fucking Norton antivirus software bullshit motherfucking thing popped up, and it was like, you need to restart in order to make this program work the right way. And this pop-up will not leave until you restart your computer, because we don't want you to think that you did it and then forget about it, right? So it's just going to permanently stay there. And I was like, oh, well, I'll restart the program. I'll just hit restart. It'll restart the program, and then I can go on with my meeting in like 12 minutes. Because I don't want that in the way, because it'd be distracting. So I hit restart, and this fucking goddamn Norton program, I swear to God, it fully fucking restarts my entire computer 12 minutes before my interview. But it's no problem, because I'm a calm, cool, and collected person. So I patiently wait for my computer to reboot. So the computer reboots. It's late for me and I can't sleep, so woo. I'm sorry to hear it, buddy. That's unfortunate. Have you tried tea or anything in that realm? I would highly recommend. Good evening. Hi, Jed. I'm in the middle of complaining, so I'm gonna go back to doing that, but I would recommend tea if it's available to you. So my computer restarts, and then I'm like, this is fine. I'll just load up Microsoft Teams, which is how I have my interview for it, for some reason. And they're like, you have to use this program. This is when everybody else uses it. It's basically the simplest way for us to schedule an interview. And I'm like, that's fine. It's whatever. I'll use it. So the computer restarts, and I'm trying to boot up this program, but I forgot when I restart my computer, because I don't restart it that often, there are 12 different it's not that many. There are like 6 different programs that also launch at the same time. So the fucking Xbox console launches, the fucking Discord thing updates, Steam updates, Overwolf launches itself and loads. There's like 12 different fucking applications that load, and my off-brand recording software also loads upon restart. Now, you may be wondering, Scribble, why do you have so many programs that start up after you restart your computer? And it's because I'm an intelligent individual who hates updating things. So to make sure that everything updates on a regular basis, and because I restart my computer on a regular basis, I have programs that start up on a restart, so that way they update regularly. And they all fucking updated 12 minutes before my fucking interview! And then I wasn't late, because I very strategically closed out of it. I'm waiting for things to load, in case anyone's wondering why I'm ranting right now. I'm just waiting for things to load. So I had a not a good day yesterday, and I'm stressed out because I don't know if my interview went well, because I blacked out the entire fucking experience from my brain. I don't remember any of it anymore. No, the applications where they're like, hey, how you all doing? Yeah, they just fucking crept in. It's like when you invite one random friend to a house party, and then they invite like some buddies also to the house party, and you're like, where did these people come from? I don't know any of them. I know one of you. What the fuck? I am just... I'm so stressed out today. For no... I would say no good reason. I think I have a lot of good reasons. Hi, Sleepy. Those little crow emotes look adorable. You did a fantastic job on those, mate. I saw them on Twitter as well. They look fantastic. I'm just tired. Like, I think the interview went well. I remember talking to Mod Steph about it yesterday, but I don't remember. Probably talking about it later will help me remember things, but I've been pretending that it didn't happen because I can't remember anything about it. Alright, everything's loaded now as well. We'll come back to this. I'm gonna need this lo-fi music to, keep happening. I don't even know, I think it just shuffled onto an entirely different... Oh no, it's still the same playlist, thank god. I'm melting. Also, if anybody was here for the feel-goods, they're gone. Look, this is a Mistle stream, god damn it. And we have to have the iconic spooky music for a Mistle stream. And that's just on God. Alright? That's just it. Alright? I've got places to be today. Now mind you, my audio shit and my music shit wasn't working. So if I transition screens and it doesn't work, we're all gonna have to take two. You guys are gonna watch me pantomime in the meantime, alright? Everybody prepare your butts. I'm gonna push the button. Right, and then we check the mic levels, they're working. We can see the audio, also working. We adjust the audio because it's just a little too loud. Like that. And then we fucking walk over this way. I've got places to be today. And I feel like it's not here. I kind of just want to take a walk. I don't actually have places to be today. I just like to pretend that I do. There's not a lot going on in general. Everybody's sort of in a foul mood, and that's, well, that's just the way that I like things, really. Especially on days when I'm in a foul mood. Doesn't this just work out nicely? Dead Island 2 comes out this month. I'm so freaking hyped. Dead Island is such a... I want to say good game, but I feel like it's such a nostalgic game. I watch people play Dead Island 2, and by people I mean my sibling. Is that Scribble? It's the Scribble. Bro, I've had such a rough fucking 2 days. None of my audio worked because my computer reset and everything was broken, Alec. It was all broken. I'm having not a good day. Where the fuck am I going? Here, I'm going here. Fucking rip. Look, I know it's not the best, by the way. Ah, give me good news, please. We should have this here. This body is fucking clumsy as shit, and I'm not paying attention today, and I simply fucking can't have this shit where I just walk off a ledge. I know, I saw them on Twitter. I saw the emotes and everything. It was so good. The emotes were so good, mate. They look fantastic. Sleepy is in here too because they can't sleep either. Look at this shit. This is beautiful. See, I like the end because it looks like this. It's so purple. There's just so much to appreciate, you know? That and all the dark stone. I feel like I should talk to, like, the architect about this at some point and just have a conversation about styling. I want someone to build me a house that looks like this. Maybe I'll do it with somebody else's, you know, general concept and ideas. It's a lot easier when you just, I don't know, suck up somebody who knows what they're doing. Sleepy did a fantastic job with the emotes. No, those look great. Those are fantastic.
Hello.
Oh, hello! I was just admiring the architecture. You wouldn't happen to know who built it all, yeah?
I assume kings and queens of the end? Or at least whoever they appointed.
Well, that's a fucking tragedy. They're all dead. That's not useful. Well, they had to pass it down to somebody. We could figure it out. Always good seeing you, though. Did you think about my offer?
Yes.
And you're much less armed this go around. Obsessions are healthy. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
And you
We're very much still possessed.
Scribble will be back with their family.
Scribble will be reunited with their family. Yes. Which is what we're both looking for. Out of the goodness of my little blackened soul. Everybody's got one of those, right?
Sure.
That sounds like an agreement to me. Shall we?
Okay.
Fantastic! This way. I know just the spot. Really have to watch your step up here. It's all bad. This way, this way, this way. I really do love it here. It's so purple. I feel like this is kind of just the place to be, you know? I feel like if I got more of this it's not like it's the right shade of purple, but I feel like they can't quite nail it down. It's all sort of just a cheap replica, you know what I mean?
What?
Purple. The mist. It's all sort of just not the right color. It's like an off purple. It's all off brand.
I see.
I feel like we should have some sort of formal write-up, but I feel like at the end of the day it all just sort of comes down to this, that, and the other thing. Why do you care so much anyway?
About Scribble?
Yeah.
I recently lost my mom, and I would like to not lose another.
Interesting, interesting. You're gonna have to be more specific, Alec. I do not know which dumbass thing I said. There's a lot of them coming out. But like, why you and why not anybody else? Just around here somewhere. It's like relatively close.
I don't. I don't know.
Fair enough. I don't really care. I feel like we just need to make conversation on the way here, otherwise it gets more awkward for you, and I'm just trying to be cordial. You know? I mean, it's just all off-brand purple. It's not like quite right. This is much more my color. Our color. Soon to be. But, right over there, I think, is the, closest access. I mean, safe enough for me, but, well, I mean, you're basically almost a god, so you're probably gonna be fine. Yeah, I mean, you had one go around already, so, like, minimal damage. Sir, today is one of those days I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago. It's great. I haven't even had that much coffee today. Well, any last words? Any will and testament that you'd like me to give out? Oh, that's right. I forgot I took this. I wanted to read that. I'd like put something in a bag and then just kind of forget that it fucking exists. Yeah, me neither. You seem to have a really hard time with this decision. I thought it was, like, relatively... I mean, we came all the way here.
And you promise Scribble will be fine.
Scribble currently is totally fine. Though I mean, like, my definition of fine is probably a little bit different to yours, but, like, they will be breathing and cohesive and technically fine, yes. Though, I mean, the longer I think about it, you know, I don't actually need you. I've already got jobs, so, like, this is just sort of a bonus, and, like, the longer we take, the less appealing it becomes, I suppose. Like, it's nice, but not really needed.
Scribble will be with their family after this. Right?
Yes. Technically. Look, they keep questioning it, and it's all a part of the plan. Well, we did talk about this a little bit. It's a 2-for-1 kind of deal. I sort of assumed you had already talked to Ghost about it. Oh, if you don't want to talk to him about it, that's fine too. Like, I'm not gonna throw any shade your way for just sort of, strapping him down in the boat with you when you go. It is a 2-for-1. It's gotta be both of you. Not that bad, and I mean, you got out once, so I'm sure you could do it again, right? That's the plan, isn't it, right? Try your luck. You're the person with the most experience. I mean, Scribble was not the least powerful witch that I knew of, though technically she's not a witch anymore. She has given it her all, and things are a little bit different from the last time you're in there, but I don't want to spoil everything. I mean, if you think you can get out...
So intriguing.
Hey, you're the one volunteering, so I might as well just be enticing, right?
I'm doing this for Scribble and everyone else.
Very altruistic. I'm sure, you know, she'll be incredibly proud of you. And I'm sure everybody else will too, and no one's gonna have an issue with it. Not even a little bit. Like I said, it sounds like we have a deal, so this is pretty solid. Just like a couple of steps, you know? Just like a hop, a skip, and a jump. You know, just like... Unless you want to bring some friends with you, you know what? I did say it could have been anyone, and if you're really not feeling it, you could just bring somebody else. Like, I don't know, somebody you don't like. I'd take that too. Obviously, you and Ghost are worth more, so it might be like a couple more people, but we could hash out the details. I'm not that picky.
I don't want anyone else in this situation. Ever.
Very fair, very altruistic. I'm trying not to be pushy, but I'm already irritated that they haven't jumped. This is taking literally forever. It's much easier when someone else just pushes them in. Christ. And everybody deserves a happy ending, so you're just giving your parent theirs, which is great, you know? I mean, everybody but you deserves a happy ending. We all know what you did, so. I feel like we're on equal footing here. Just one terrible person talking to another.
Yeah.
Alright, well, hop. Oh. Well, shit. Isn't that just convenient? Man, I'm just like a hold in collective. This is one down, another to go. They didn't even... Oh my god, they didn't even pull a Vic? I'm the fucking best at this. Scribble's gonna be upset when she hears about this one. I feel like this is pretty solid. And I don't even have to deal. This is pretty great. That's 2, and Jaiba, and... John. God, I'm fucking good at this. And now we just let some... Look, the splits in this are extremely useful. All things considered. I am... This is just classy. Who do we go after next? Gotta be Genie, right? Gotta be Genie, right? Or Skizzy. Skizzy would be useful. I feel like Skizzy's more useful outside of these things, but... All things being as they are... I mean, I suppose we could just go back to the house again. I need more... people in general. And I gotta know who did this fucking architecture. Jesus Christ. This is delightful out here. Oh, man. Now I just wanna rant about it. And there's literally no one to talk to about it. Except for Genie, we could talk to Genie about it. Maybe another day, though. We could just be threatening in general, but it seems like they've all moved from their typical locations. We could see if Skizzy's home. Last I checked, they were over by the... Which one is it? It's in the end, but it's so far away. This one? No. God damn it. Where is it? Did she name it after the bird? She did name it after the bird. Oh my god, and there's a crow. Why do they just leave animals everywhere? Sit down, come here, stop that. No. We're gonna do something with that. I'm pretty sure that's mine and I've forgotten about it. Well, it's not technically mine, but today it's mine. Today I own that. Do we... Not so many... What is this? That's interesting. like I have vague memories of a lot of the things here. I don't think I've ever been to this side of it. Christ, everyone's so sentimental here. Relax, everyone, relax. We're fine. We're just looking for Skizzy, and if they're here, we're just looking to have a conversation, that's all. That's all I need. I mean, it's interesting that we got Artisan to do what we have. I feel like that speaks to my own skill. That's the first person that I've actually gotten to do that, which, God, just feels so good. I honestly didn't actually think I was going to let Scribble go, because that's just sort of on them. I don't think Skizzy is home either. Usually they sort of know what I'm about. In general. Which is a little bit odd, but I've sort of just assumed as a moth thing. They're actually rather observant and somehow rather unobservant at the same time. I don't think they're here. They must be out. Alright. They might actually be at their place in the overworld, but maybe we just go there and we wait for them, or we wait to talk to someone else? That might be the route to go. I mean, there's a couple of other places we could visit just to see if anyone is about, but... Or we could go back to Amelia's and not be disturbed again. They're in the back, are they? Nothing here has changed, which is interesting. Well, I say that. It doesn't seem like anything's changed here. No, this is sort of it. You know what the real loss here is? The fact that this fucking body can't use its innate magical witch power anymore because this fucking witch decided in some holier-than-thou way to give up what is literally a birthright. You know, no one asked you. People kill for that shit. She gave it to a god. That's incredibly irritating. What's the point? Honestly, no one knows, including me. Though I suppose I could ask. What's the point, even? We'll see. We'll head on over to Skizzy's place and check it out. Who else? I mean, we could talk to the Oracle again. Or is that what they called him? The sparkly one? Maybe that's different. I don't think that's the same thing as the Oracle. Maybe... I feel like all of my timelines are melting together. We could talk to the sparkly one. Who maybe is an Oracle. I don't know if that's correct. I just feel like he knows more than he should. And also... You know, I feel it's just been a little bit of time in general since we've talked to all of the new people. Maybe we'll talk to a couple of folks and just see who's feeling upset. That's usually the easiest conversion, is when someone's just a little bit too emotionally charged. It really works in our favor. No. We should also talk to them about planting more purple trees. I feel like this house could do with more purple. In general. We could just plant the purple ourselves, but... I think they might end up being upset by that. They've also removed the stairs. Well, it's not like the elevator's not available. I just prefer the steps. We just wait for them out here? It doesn't seem like they're home. We wait and plan, I think. I can't believe that's worked as well as it has. Alright. Genie, Skizzy, and then technically we'll have the entire family, which fulfills the deal, right? Technically, they'll all be reunited with their family. That's technically what we agreed to, right? Heck! One big happy family reunion, yeah! Look, we have the minimum standards to uphold. The minimum standards for sure. I feel like we're I feel like we accomplished the goal that we set out to do, right? Guys, I gotta switch back to my chill music. And we have to switch back. I'm immediately still not okay, and I also would like to bitch about the rest of my day. Oh god. Guys, I had a bad day yesterday. It was not good. It feels real bad. I hope everybody else is having a good Wednesday. Oh god, it kicked in, it's so loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Like that much, maybe? There we go. We're gonna play some Greg Tech, and we're just gonna do chill stuff today, because this is where we are. I can't. Alright. So, let me recount in a calmer tone what happened. Yesterday, I had my interview, my computer reset. The fact that it's technically breaking the promise is the best kind of not breaking the promise. I know, right? Look, I said technically. Mistel said technically. And that counts. Technically. I had my interview yesterday and my computer reset, I think like 12 minutes, like 12 to 15 minutes before my interview was supposed to happen. Right? So I'm sitting at my computer, fucking Norton tells me that I have to restart the program, or what I thought was restarting the program. So I hit restart, and it resets the entire fucking computer. So I'm like nervously watching my clock tick up to my, I think it was a 1:30 meeting with this person. I think it reset at something like 7 minutes. Like the computer woke up again at 7 minutes, and everything got done loading 5 minutes after that. And I had 2 minutes left. This fucking computer booted up every goddamn system known to man to try and update. And I managed to log into Teams and get to my interview on time. Because I'm incredible. And then I had the interview, and I think I talked about it with mod staff. But also, I don't fully remember it. I would, however, like to celebrate the fact that I am in the top 3 candidates of choice for the company that I'm applying to, which is nothing less than fantastic, honestly. Like, we all already knew that I was a pretty big deal. And that's quality. But what I didn't... What I didn't know is how nervous I was gonna be for it. And that's sort of where I'm sad at, right? This run in TSL is an absolute disaster. I have a run that is also currently a disaster in the last spell. I haven't played it in a hot second, but one of my people already died, and I was shocked. I've lost 3 or 4 of the heroes, like 3 nights. But no! 9 heroes over like 3 nights. I lost 1 on, I think, one of my middle nights. And I was like, I can't recuperate the losses from that one. And I'm fucked this next wave. Like, I'll probably handle it, but I'll take more infrastructural damage because I've lost a person. And I had to buy a new one, and I couldn't spend money on upgrades that I need, like, going forward in rounds. It's all bad. It's all bad. I keep having one hero survive and finish everything, and it's been the same one ever since I started. Protect them with your life. They are the chosen one. Sorry, I'm also typing to someone on Discord, and my brain's so shot right now, I can't type and talk at the same time. Aha! Okay. Greg Tech is almost loaded as well. We'll do something chill. Did we make it back to the house the other day? Fully, I don't remember. Oh, we also have to change our title. I've also picked new music. We go 1K plus days. Greg Tech, New Horizons. Then we go. Maybe we'll do some mining. Oh god, you know what? I kind of want to mine stuff today. Mining. I think we have to sort out a couple of things. This one and this one. No, put Greg Tech under tags. Greg Tech. By a couple of things, I mean our bags. Because they're full of shit. There's just so much shit. I'm literally just playing so that I can keep using AP to get more unlocks and things, but they just won't finally die. Rest in pieces. I figure out which one. There we go. Rest in peace. I may or may not be making the character that I'm currently playing Fallout 4, join the Raiders in Nuka World Finish campaign, and then take the other Commonwealth. Oh god, and take over, I would imagine, the Commonwealth with the said Raiders, because I love Falls from Grace in Sterling. And helping the people with the Minutemen. Look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the ending that you want. And that's just on God. I just cleared night 11 out of 14 with 3 heroes since one died. I've lost so many. Oh man. I have an issue with my heroes where I keep moving them up too far and then I forget that like other waves are coming after them and then they get surrounded and usually just decimated. Or I move them too close to the big bosses, where I'm like, this is a perfect spot to shoot from, and then I do it, and then I'm like, I fucked up is what I've done. They're too close. Not the best. You almost need to be able to, like, max capacity 6 people often. And I think it's difficult to do sometimes. Especially with them changing the ballista strategy. They've really taken away a good thing. I'm not even pushing the fog back at this point. It's just like, let them come. We need to get a helmet. My noggin, not covered. We need to fix this. We'll just bonk a helmet on. That way we have one. We'll make like a decent helmet as well at some point. What did I say we're gonna do? We're gonna dig. I think, God, what? It was 40 years ago when I said we needed like a bunch of metal and shit. I don't even remember which ones we need. They just full on spawn like 4 tiles from the door. Oof. I've had that happen a couple of times in my runs, where I knew that you could push the mist out. This one. We need more coal, and we need more tin and copper. Let's just check our tin and copper reserves. See if this still stands. Indeed it does. Where the fuck's the tin and copper? Tin, copper, and coal. I guess we also should look at the rest of our stuff and dump it out. And I can't hear the female sole survivor's voice in Fallout 4 without thinking about Ada from Resident Evil 6, because they share a voice actor. Are you talking about the old Ada or the new Ada? Because they just remade Resident Evil 4, and I think it's 2 different voice actors. What the fuck am I looking for right now? Something silly. There's iron over here, which we don't need. Iron up there. There's copper, tin, and oh wait, the cassiterite, right? Cassiterite sand, so we want to go to the garnetin vein. I think there was something fucky with the garnetin veins, though, if I remember right. Alright, let's actually move these in here. And we'll empty these out too. I forgot we had extra stuff in here. Should have just taken it all out at once. Alright. It's definitely relaxing to put stuff away. For sure. We have gold, copper and iron and manganese. Copper and iron and that's stainless steel. I've only found like 1 piece of stainless steel so far. I will say, not that we already didn't know this, but I do hope that I get the new job, because it would be nice to be able to put some money towards computer upgrades and things. Manganese, brass, and red alloy. And actually get like a proper system, because I want to be able to play things like Resident Evil. How do I put those away? Clearly not. Where's this one? All the way over there, BB. But I can't do that and also play, or excuse me, and also record. Or stream? Technically stream. It would just be nice to be able to do that kind of stuff, because I do enjoy horror games. I feel like I've talked about this before and I may have just forgotten about it. There are some horror games that I would, oh, this is the wrong thing, that I would like to be able to play and have like sub goals and shit for, because I think it would be fun. Why is this in here? It has to be because it moved over in like a weird way, right? Like this is attached in a weird way, and like should be in here but isn't for whatever reason. Okay. It's kind of bad here because the heroes in the spawn in the inn spawn with levels based on your highest, and this Undying Sword user is level 14. Yeah. Real talk though, you can only ever afford the ones that are like, they have to gain a couple of levels, you know what I mean? Oh my god, there's so much quartz! Holy shit! We just compress it all, we just fucking throw it in the compressor. Alright, let's do that. Holy shit. That's so much fucking quartz. I didn't expect it to all be in there. Oh my god. Alright, we'll put this one in over here. Oh my god, I forgot we did a quartz run. Because we were doing Blockhead's Kitchen shit. This level 12 healer cost me 450 gold. It's fucking nuts! That's so much! We have iron, and we have golden nuggets. And we have nickel as well. Where the fuck did we get so much nickel from? No one knows, including me. We need to go iron. We need to see if the mod launcher integration for Xbox has a mod for Ada's outfit from Resident Evil 6. Rain Go Burr. Fair enough. I don't know about some of the outfits in Resident Evil. Them outfits be fucking sketch. I buy this one? I mean, they're probably gonna go into the meat grinder, but hey, it's level 12. I mean, fair enough. Sometimes you just need someone who's like way over leveled. To sort of hash out the rest of your shit. And stand where no one else can stand. Because simply they don't have the skill to. Just dump all these into here. As we can see which ones are roasted iron. Which ones are movable and meltable. Right? I keep thinking this is gold and it's really not. Gold, silver. Oh, that's why we have nickel. Sulfur. Netherrack. And okay, let's put the netherrack back and we can take this. Oh, the one that stands in bad places is the Blend Hunter. They have 666 HP exactly. Jill's outfit in Resident Evil 5 is very sketch. Jill's outfit in Resident Evil 1 is very sketch. We have I don't know. I don't understand what the hype was in general. Well, you know what? Let me not say that. I know why they're dressed like that. I just don't appreciate it, you know? And I don't mean appreciate it like one might appreciate a fine wine. I mean, like, put some clothes on the poor fucking woman. She's probably cold and annoyed because she's been running around in this outfit for a significant amount of time at this point. You know? Like, come on, video game designers. I'm just saying, if you're not gonna wear the outfit yourself for that amount of time, maybe we should just go through some real life inner outfit wearing montages, you know? I just want to know how actually useful it is. Of course, we all know it isn't actually useful. Where did these little bits go? Probably outside. Right? We know. Yep, we still see them. Though, they did do the same thing for Leon. I'm not any less disgruntled about it. I also wish they would have left clothes on Leon. But maybe this is just me talking as an ace person. I would just appreciate more clothes on people.
Targets, it looks like they want to use sappers to tunnel around your defenses. Joke's on you! I don't have any defenses!
I noticed they've gotten better with outfits in later games. Hi, Artisan! Hey, buddy. Good soup indeed. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. I can't talk and type at the same time, but I'm working on doing a shout out and I can't spell your name because my brain's not working. Like that? I've done it!
Artisan, my sussy little.
Thank
No!
you. Thank you for that.
No, I said it!
What,
Pixel,
sussy?
no!
Welcome in, everybody. Hey, buddy. I hope your stream went well. So old every day. It's okay, buddy. We're just gonna dump a bunch of gold in here. We were just talking about how video game characters should have more clothing on. Do I have an empty bucket? I do. What used to be here? No one knows. We'll put this in here, though. Ow. I think we'll put, like, more of this in general in here. Right? Just fill it all the way back up. I wish I remembered what actually went here. Did I have the sleeping bag there? Well, that's where it's going now. I think they have gotten better about it. And I don't know if it's because people have been more outspoken about characters having more clothes on them. Specifically women. I feel like I've mostly seen it in games with women protagonists, or like, fuck it, it's not even when they're protagonists. It's just in general. I feel like back in my day, a lot of games were marketed towards men in general, which, sex sells, I guess. I wouldn't know, but people say it sometimes, so it's probably accurate, right? I don't know about all that. Resident Evil 4 remake Ada outfit makes more sense, being a sweater dress, because it's set in rural Europe in the height of autumn instead of a long dress made of a thinner material in the original. Yeah, like women wearing dresses. Look, I'm just saying I want to see more women wearing tux, wearing a tux, and also kissing other women. That's all I want. Actually, I don't want to see them kissing. But I want an implied kiss. Like that scene out of Shrek where he covers the camera before they kiss. Where these fucking arrows go? This hero just shouted, "To the walls!" Where exactly do you think you are? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes my heroes say stupid shit when I'm playing that game, and I'm just like, y'all, I need you to calm down. Like, keep the enthusiasm, but please shut up. They're gonna hear you. I can't save you. Not in the way you think. Certainly not. Certainly not. I ain't got to walls. That's fair. I did have a perk once where they got an armor bonus for being near walls, but that's when I was doing like a wall build. Oh, I can add this gold. Man, I have little fucking gold pockets everywhere. All over the goddamn place. The fog is my walls. I don't think the fog in your walls works the way that a normal wall does. Feels bad, man. I also found a couple more of my, the mobs I was looking for, Pokemon Snap style, yesterday. Though I didn't find the knight that I was looking for in the Twilight Forest, which is just a fucking tragedy, honestly. I have to put these queens in here, too. Because it's the only... I've spent ages in that creative world looking for a fucking, like, dark forest to try and get the image that I need for the knight. I don't want to spawn him in. Like, I can spawn him in, but I want him to, like, be in his little habitat, so that way the background looks good, right? I just fucking... I can't find one anywhere. The last one I found, the one where I couldn't find the night boss, was one I ran into on accident, because I fucking turned around again. It wasn't even on purpose. Look, all I'm saying is I feel like there are, better ways to go about it. I even pulled out a map at one point, but it didn't fucking load. It didn't load, so I still didn't know where the pieces were, and I was like, I don't have the energy for this shit. I'll just keep looking. I've literally found every other biome that I needed for it, and not the shit that I was looking for. It's upsetting. Resident Evil 6, Ada's design is wearing a red button-up and black trousers, but I think she's still wearing high heels or thick-soled boots. Yes. I think it is high heels, if I remember right. Because I just watched the remake. Though maybe you're not talking about the remake. Where are we in this? I need to go to this one over here on the side of the mountain. Can I just swap these? Oh, I have also a message on Discord. One moment, because I can't multitask. I'm checked out, chat. Fully. I feel like this music is solid for it, though, honestly. It's just a good day to mine, and we need more materials anyway. I really want to be able to play the Resident Evil remake. I feel like it's just a really solid game, especially from what I've seen in general. Though I think I just like to play all of the Resident Evil games and Tomb Raider. As I went through all of the shit that I saw in my library, my Steam library the other day, I have Tomb Raider in my library. It could happen. It could be a thing. Wait, did I take all this castrate out of this one? Is this why haven't been... I fucking did. That's why I abandoned this one. We have to go to the other one. Ada's out here running grappling hooking around in high heels. I'll tell you what. It's fucking hard to run in high heels. Unless it's like a practice thing and the ground is even. Oh boy, it's rough. Right, and the jetpack's off as well. Yeah, this is where we had started last time. Yeah. I remember. Which means we have to have casterite sand somewhere. We must have, like, ground it up or something. It must be working its way through the squisher, or one of the squishes or some shit. We have to have had this already once. Truly, it would be silly otherwise. Oh, take up all this stuff. I like games like that. I think it's good. I like the Capcom games. Mostly, you know what? I think I probably like scary games because I played them so often when I was quite young. My stepdad and I always used to play Resident Evil, and I watched him play stuff like Phasmagoria as well. And we also played The Walking Dead together, the Telltale game. We ended up playing it through together, which I don't think I've ever mentioned before, but the way that we used to play games is that my dad would either be the mouse or the keyboard, and I would be whichever other one he didn't want to play. Or sometimes it would be whatever one I didn't want to play, and then he would pick up. Or we'd play like co-op on Resident Evil and shit. But we would go through the game that way. Like, generally we would make decisions collectively. But Telltale games are kind of hard to, like, know what your options are and what they mean, right? Because they give you like 5 words. And then you have to be like, I think this is what it means. And then you select the option and you're like, ah, fuck, they actually said something else. It's really awkward when occasionally you select an option and they say some shit that wasn't even in the text. And you're like, what the fuck? What does that even mean? That's not what the text said at all. Tragedy, honestly, but we had that happen on a couple of occasions, but it was all really good. It was like a really cool and also bittersweet moment because when I went off to college, we hadn't finished the Telltale games, mostly because there were more coming out, right? So like when I left for college, there were Telltale games that hadn't come out yet, like additional chapters for The Walking Dead, and when I came home, usually we didn't end up playing them, but my younger sibling was home, and so my dad recruited them to play the scary games with him instead, which is very, I don't know, it was like a really cute tradition to see passed on to one of my younger siblings who was still in the house, which was great. That man also has a habit of calling horror movies comedies, and he thinks he's funny. Y'all, if you ever wonder where I get my fucking sense of humor from, it's all from my stepdad. It's all fully from my stepdad, and it's all dad jokes. That's it. There's no room for any other jokes, because that's it. Stupid jokes are my primary joke. It's the only kind that I have, and usually I laugh at my own joke well before I actually tell the joke. And that's how you know it's quality. I feel like there's a certain presentation to some of these that has to be maintained, and by God, I'm doing a fantastic job. First season of The Walking Dead broke me when I completed it. Me too. I wasn't ready for that ending. It was oh, I got fucked up by that. Like, I got fucked up by that, and then I came home from college to, I mean, I guess fucking spoiler warning if you haven't played The Walking Dead, take your headphones off now. But I came back home to my dad and my sibling playing as Clementine, and I was like, what the fuck? That's how they've chosen to continue it? I wasn't ready. Like, I was very, very aware that that Lee had died, and I was like, holy shit. That's tragic. That's like an awesome way to end it. That was so unexpected. For me personally, because I was but a young person yet, and hadn't yet experienced the plot twist in that way. I wasn't that young, but for a story game like this, I hadn't expected it to end that way. Even after he got bit, I was like, maybe they'll find a cure. I was just like hopelessly optimistic for this dude. And not even a little bit. I came back and they were playing as Clementine, and I was like, holy fucking shit. I wasn't ready. I certainly wasn't ready. Dude, the second big shock that hit me was that fucking Kenny was still alive. This fucking bastard of a man hopped down there, disappeared. He just noped out of everything and then shows back up with a wife, and I don't think he has a kid again, but he just shows back up with a wife and like a whole bunch of people again. You fucking lucked out on that one. Clementine lucked out. Oh man. It was a really good game though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think, I don't know, sometimes I just miss playing spooky, scary games with my dad. It's nice. It's something I haven't done in a while. Mostly because I feel like when I go over, I don't have, like, the intention is to spend time with him, and usually we don't do that in playing games. You just hear Bean running around my fucking kitchen. Oh, it's nighttime. Bro, you can't just be down here. Alright? Not even a little bit. Honestly, it's rude. I don't know where the... I can hear things walking around. This is gonna end poorly. Is that where the steps are? Surely not. Hello? Oh my god, it is. I have blocks? Not with me, I just put them all in the bag. God, it's so scary. Alright, just to block these up. There we go. Then we can and then we can keep on digging in peace. We'll just dig around the staircase. This? I didn't think it was right here. I fully just lost track of it. About one like this. Alright, that makes more sense. In before a creeper just teleports down here next to us. Quality. Quality. I think it'll be good though. I feel like I'm at a point where I just like, I hope my interview went well. I don't remember any of it anymore. Kenny really survived an alleyway full of fucking walkers. Yeah, and that stupid kid that he hated, he really whole ass jumped down there and was like, I got this. I don't even think the kid ends up with them. I think something happens to him and he doesn't make it. I don't remember if he was like bit or not or whatever. I'm sorry, Kennedy should have survived that. Bro, I feel like everyone was right in assuming that he was dead. Like, fully? How else are you supposed to take that? The man really went down there and said, don't worry, I've got it. Or something akin to that. And then jumped out into an alleyway where the dead people were like, oh my god, now there's 2 things we can eat. There were so many of them. Like, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall for either a scene showing how Kenny survived the alleyway, or the meeting where they decided they were gonna bring Kenny back. And I really want to know if they were just like, well, we didn't show him die on screen, so technically he doesn't have to have died, because we didn't show him getting bit and dying on screen, right? So by rule of like movie and theater in general, he doesn't technically have to be dead. An assumed death is not an actual death, even if all of the evidence points to the contrary. You know? Solid. Really solid. Yoink. I'll take all of that. Yoink. Yoink. I think it's cool that he came back, though. Kenny was always one of my favorite people from The Walking Dead. I was kind of hoping that he was alive, high-key, but I didn't actually expect to see him. It's like one of those false hope situations where you're like, I just don't talk about it. He's probably not dead, actually, though. He's probably fine and just living somewhere else, you know? The idea of him and Clementine running into each other is pretty neat. I haven't seen the end of the later Telltale Walking Dead games, but I don't think they got better going forward. Like, I've seen a couple of scenes from it, and I wasn't, like, overly invested, I think might be a good word. Where I'd seen a couple of scenes, because I watched Skizzy play it a bit, right? And in watching them play it, I was essentially just looking at the plotline whenever I popped in. And hey, you know what? Maybe it's because I didn't see the whole plotline, and maybe that's just it. But, damn. It just seemed like it's, plotline really didn't, wasn't as hard-hitting as the first couple of games. I mean, he could have used Ben as a distraction to run. Yeah, that's what I was sort of leading into, then my brain got distracted by other thoughts. But I feel like if we had seen a cutscene of Kenny making it out of that alleyway, it is because Ben either made like a super heroic sacrifice, or Kenny wanted to look good, so he jumped down there, and as soon as everybody else kept running, that man fed Ben to the zombies to make it out. And by God, I just want to know which one it was. I have a morbid sort of curiosity, like canonically, would really love to know what happened there, what exactly went down. But I just like the story of it in general. I thought it was pretty cool, in my humble opinion. Have so much food and stuff as well. Take 2 of these out of here. I think some of these are new food too, which is nice. Go down a little bit. We should start by the stairs. Oh man. I like horror games in general though. I think horror games are pretty cool. They hold a special place in my little heart. My god, they killed the magic circle finally. Rest in peace, fam. So close, almost had it. Because I think the first time I played Outlast was also when I played with my dad as well. I think they hold a special place in my heart because I've played so many horror games with my dad specifically. They just make me feel terrified and also nostalgic at the same time. It really seems that they were trying to replicate Clem with AJ in the later seasons and failed. Yeah, I will say I didn't see like a whole lot of the scenes with AJ in it, but I'll tell you what, of the scenes I did see with AJ in them, I did not like AJ. I think I don't know. I think they really tried to do something with the plot line where it's like, this is all kid stuff, and then it sort of went Lord of the Flies. I think Lord of the Flies is the right one. Like real quick, and not in like a clever way, like I think they were trying to shoot for it. It just went Lord of the Flies, and everyone was kind of like, well, this seems like unnecessary drama. Or at least that was my impression of it. So I guess sometimes, or a lot of the time in that game, unnecessary drama is what drove the plot forward, which, I don't know, I don't really like that as a concept. It just seems like bad writing. But, you know, not my game. It was low on HP. One single worst zombie just tapped it and it broke. No! Rest in peace. That happened to me the other day where a couple of them snuck through. I was doing the no walls thing, and a couple of the speedy ones broke through. They had disrupted my ballista firing techniques. Hey Captain, been lurking, but now I'm gonna get ready for bed. Have a good night, muchos. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I hope your vacation went well. It seems like it did. Yeah, a lot of cool pictures. Have a good night, though. 7 out of 12 dead heroes. Lost 3 on night 5, lost 2 on night 8, lost 2 on night 9. Those are rookie numbers. Oh man, how awful. That's so fucking rough, dude. Feels bad, man. I'm waiting for one of those spiders to be a ghost spider, and it just sort of comes down here and fucks up our shit. I will say one good thing about the Pokemon, well, there's a few good things about the Pokemon Snap image list that I've been doing for the Greg Tech tier list. I've learned the names of mobs, and the phase spider, the one that keeps going up and down through blocks and shit, it's actually called a ghost spider, which I think is much cuter than a phase spider. Like the name in general. He's just a little ghosty boy. He's just phasing through stuff. Much less intimidating. Still pretty horrific though. Also, I learned that those druid skeletons in the Twilight Forest give off potions. So, probably gonna make a spawner for that. Because that would be nice to have. Funny enough, the 3 that died on night 5 all died to the exact same enemy? No, really? Damn. So I got tilted? Rest in peace, bro. Feels bad, man. That's fucking unfortunate. AJ just felt like a brat that Clem felt like she had to take care of because she knew his parents. Yeah. I think so too. Like, fair enough, because Clem is a child and doesn't know how to take care of another child, theoretically. Or at least that's like the plot that they seem to hit on from what little I had seen. But damn, man. But damn. Yeah, unfortunate indeed. Have I mentioned that the mechanics on map 4 suck? I don't think so, but I think the mechanics just get progressively worse. I think I sort of came to that understanding as I was doing maps and shit as well. So fair enough. Can't say I didn't expect it, but interesting to say the least. Oh man. I also learned while I was perusing the Twilight Forest in creative mode, trying to get those fucking pictures, I noticed that there are fucking... what are they called? There are brewing stands in the Urgas towers. Apparently I just picked the wrong fucking Urgas tower to be in, but I goddamn saw one while I was in I just said Be Creative. While I was in the fucking Twilight Forest. Sorry, that's a program that I use for work. My brain is broken. While I was in the Twilight Forest, I saw the fucking thing. So they are in there. They didn't remove them. The one I had just apparently didn't fucking have one. Because, sure, that can happen. Why not? Fuck me, I guess. That's such bullshit. How long I've been putting off potions because I didn't have a fucking thing? I thought I was gonna have to make it myself. Look at this. The brew stinks. I thought I was gonna have to pick one up. You know what I should do? I've only just remembered it. I should go into the Twilight Forest and just see if I can find one. Man, I want to fight shit so bad. We're gonna go to the Twilight Forest. This tin can wait. I'm gonna go rob some things. I can hear the fucking spiders upstairs though. Hello? You just turned the jetpack on. Oh my god, look at them. What are you doing up there? They're just hanging out. Ah! Jesus Christ. That scared me. Alright, little buddy, you can just sort of hang out. He's got so many... Oh no! He's got so many hit points. Sir, you don't want to come over here. Surely not. You're not infernal. How do you exist? Don't you dare. That bitch. She wasn't even infernal. How did that happen? They all spawn infernal. Rigged. The entire system is rigged. How long is this gonna last for? Not that long. Alright. And we proceed. Like a significant amount of health though. The entire system is rigged. You can't change my mind. I think map 5 might also be easier than map 4. Harder boss, very intense. Woo, there's a hole there. But map 4 is such a wall. That's fair. Feels bad, man. I'm still on map 3. I haven't made it past Lakeburg, but it's also been like a little bit since I played. I think I'd like to get morning streams going again, probably in June. You know, I did say we were gonna have a new schedule in June, and then I neglected to say what the fuck the schedule is gonna be. I'm planning on starting morning streams again in June. I just have to get like a physical alarm clock so I can actually get up. So I find frequently that I turn my phone alarm off, but I remember when I was younger, I had an actual alarm clock, and it worked wonders for getting me up when I had to work 2 a.m. shifts at a factory. Like, I actually got out of bed to turn off the alarm. So, we'll see. I think I want this to go in here. Withering dust. Sounds fake. You're still on map 2? Is that map 2 and not map 3? Oh yeah, the first one doesn't count, does it? I'm still on map 2. You're right. I forgot which one it was. Look, I knew it was called Lakeburg, right? I get points for that. They've only beaten the chickens so far? Yeah. Yeah. I really thought that was a different map. Damn. Fully it's not. I love Ironus. We'll fill up on food before we go too. Someone else is in charge of reminding me that I have to do that though. I'm gonna forget. We'll take the diatame and the asbestos out. Where do I even put this? Ah, fuck it. We'll squish it. We'll put it in here. That can't stop me. It'll get squished. Let me take this stuff out. Right. Yoink. Yeah, the very, very first one is only a 2-night tutorial. Yeah, I forgot about that. I just remember there being like 3 locations, and I was like, oh, I beat the first one. No, we definitely died. I'm imagining that you come back around to that area for like a final boss. It's like a distinct location on the map, but only time will tell. But I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'll put this in here, and then we'll go put this over here and squish this one too. Speaking of food, I'm gonna go get some. Do it! What are you gonna get? Probably already left, but my money's on spaghetti. But I've also just made spaghetti, so maybe I'm, acting. Take all these out. Put this in here. This. Very much so. You're not far off for the final boss. Right idea, wrong place. Interesting. Very interesting. The VR Walking Dead game, Saints and Sinners, is fun looking. Oh, fun looking. And the second part of it came out last year. Saints and Sinners, really. I don't know, I feel like VR is in a place where it's still a little bit, oh, thank you. Or at least it was when I looked at it last. I don't know what it looks like these days, but, it seemed a little fucky still. Alright, my door just made noises. But it seemed just a little, like, oddly fucky in a way that, is sort of distracting to me and makes them hard for me to play. But, I don't think I've seen Saints and Sinners. That's probably why, but, I'll take your word for it if you say it looks fun. All these are full. How much is this? Like 128k? Or 128 flat? No idea. It's probably fine. Take all these. And these. I'll go move these around. To this side. Guys, I'm gonna find a brewing stand and then I'm gonna make some regeneration potions and then it's all over. They can't fucking stop me. I'm about to be unstoppable. Our bag's emptied out so quick. I hadn't expected that, actually. Take all these out. Yoink. And these can get squished. We'll also put the cast right in there too, but we'll just take those out first. This, like these, and then we'll put these in here, like, oh shit. This. Roasted iron, roasted iron. So much coal dust. I don't know how to make that back into something useful. We just have it. Alright, we go put this in here. This stuff can come out. Furnace. This stuff can go in the furnace. And this stuff can go in the macerator. Because I don't know what else to do with it. Ah, look at all this stuff. So much stuff. I love that we're still getting quartz. I forgot that was a thing. Or, well, we were still getting quartz. We had so much fucking quartz come out of that. God, that's nice. Right, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm feeling tired. Do it! Have a good night, mate. Get good sleep. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, mate. Heck. I'm also really burpy all of a sudden out of nowhere. Pit. I think it'll be nice for us to go to the Twilight Forest, though. I just want to fight some stuff. Which I'm sure won't get us into any trouble. Oh, we should also let these Coven witches out in the in the garden. And maybe count how many Coven Witches we have, right? I don't know how many more we needed. I lost count. That's my bad. Keep better track. We can have extra Coven Witches though, I guess, but like we don't need them. Once we have a Coven, not like we get an additional Coven. We just have the Coven that we have, you know? That's it. Probably should have done a better check if there were baddies out here. I just sort of trust my area too much. It's also because I'm just a wee bit out of it at the moment. My reactions? -5. Probably. We did pretty good on seeing that witch actually, so you know what? Maybe we just do something to get the old heart rate going. I do really want to know if there's fucking brewing stands in this goddamn area. Alright, I feel like I'm not asking too much. 1 witch, 2... I really only have 2 witches in here. Nope, 3 in the corner. 3 in the corner. This would make 4 and 5. Right, so we only need 1 more witch. We have Evelina and Isabella. Alright. Estrella. Yeah, it's looking like we have a bunch of witches. Delightful. So we only have to pick up 1 more witch, which is also nice. And the portal is this way. We'll just sit in the water for a minute as well. Man. Did I really not check like any of the other, you know what, we can sit in the water when we go to when we get into the Twilight Forest, because then I can look at the map while I'm in there as well. I don't think I went to any other towers. I just went to the first one and I was like, oh my god, the brewing stands don't exist anymore. How silly of me. Wild that it took a creative world for me to see it though. Which I'm not a huge proponent of. Alec has his own creative world that he does shit in. Which seems to be useful to him, but I've never really found a use for one. I just ignore this and pretend it's not happening. You sure? Ah! Surely won't follow me in, right? I think there was a silverwood tree behind me. Well, hopefully that fireball won't hit. Interesting. Well, it didn't hit me anyway. And that's what counts. I'm gonna reform on the other side of this portal half an hour from now, and I'm just gonna get fucking beamed by a fireball. So that'll be cool. I don't think it was in line to hit us at all, but damn. I'll just sit here. Heck. Alright, and we'll take a look at the map as well. Have I really only been to... I think we just sort of found everything right away. Have I been to both of these Urgas towers, though? I didn't mark this one. Is it... It seems unlikely that in both of these towers, neither of them had the shit that I was looking for. I think we might have gone to this one to steal more doors. So, you know, there is that. Urgas Tower. Did I not mark the other one? Yeah, we'll mark it now. Urgas 2. There we go. I think we're still doing alright. We don't have that lens for fucking the Thaumcraft thing, but honestly, we've hit a lull where I'm just kind of vibing and we're doing some resource collection. I would really love to know if there are those turtle machines. No, there's not. Is there a quarry machine? Quarry from BC Builders. I mean, it exists. Not that I can fucking make it or anything, you know. An advanced miner. Yeah, that seems well out of my reach. At some point, we're not gonna have to dig anymore. And I don't know exactly how I feel about that, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. Steps are that way. I think the air gas tower is this way. Spooky dungeon. That way. I think it's over here. Sort of directly this way. It's just too far away for our waypoint to pick up. So far. Or it's in the entirely opposite direction. Hold on, I have to stop and find out. Overworld. Yeah, I think these are all just closer to us. Yeah, I could check the map, but that seems ridiculous. Yeah, it's sort of down. It's sort of actually this direction too. It was a little bit more south than I thought it was originally. Man, I just want a fucking potion stand. I don't think it's that much to be asking for, you know? Y'all remember how I said we're gonna need food, so someone pay attention to that? And then none of us did. I can't believe we've done this. God damn it all. It'll be okay. We'll just add an additional challenge of not getting hit, right? I'm gonna go through my fucking food so quick. I feel like we could probably just break into the side of the tower, though, as well, and be okay with that. I'm not overly... Oh, shit. I forgot that if I fucking switch off the glider, it drops. Man. I'm not overly concerned about it, but it's days like today where I'm like, I just want to fight something, and then we go and fight something and I end up getting hit a bunch. Like the last time we were in the Lich Tower and I had to clear it properly. Not ideal. I really almost got my shit rocked. Or the time we ran into that fucking... I think it was last session. We ran into that goddamn Eldritch abomination. And then it just dunked on us with withering. It just looked at us and we withered. I'm calling hacks. This is ridiculous. I feel like it's not that much to ask for that mobs don't come out and headhunt me. And yet, here we are. And it feels bad. It's probably fine though. Like I said, I don't remember if I've been in this one yet, and oh, that's right, our jetpack doesn't get us all the way up. We're better off clearing it from the bottom in that case, right? Do we clear it with ease, though? We just don't do a lot of damage. Just don't do it. It's like +8 damage in comparison to this. We could just go in and practice, right? We have enough hearts to practice with it and level up some of our tools and shit. Not like we're being unsafe. Woo! Jesus fucking Christ. Speaking of unsafe, alright. Alright, first of all, fucking rude. Dick. Fuck. Get out of here, you. These guys have so many potions. Sometimes. Don't come growling at me, my guy, alright? I'll fucking end you. Look at all these baddies. It's so spooky out here. Alright. Let me go inside before anything too spooky comes out. Potion and water breathing. Both are not useful, but we do have them now. They are technically equipped. We're gonna go in and we're gonna practice blocking with a shield while we're looking for shit that might not even be in here, and that's super cool. You also can't set down torches. God, I fucking hate this system. I'm just gonna ignore this entire segment and place ourselves up here. Fuck the jumping puzzles, alright? How about that as well? I'm glad that the silverfish don't just naturally come out of the walls. It's good for— oh my fucking god! It's literally on the second floor! Alright. Guys, I've been waiting for so long to make potions, and the fucking potion thing was on the second floor! The system's fucking rigged! God damn it. I hate it here. Alright, so anyway. On another episode of Scribble Can't Have Nice Things. Can I have this tree? Yeah, and a jungle sapling, I'll take that. Oh, such bullshit. Alright. You know, I thought we were going to be using our scythe more often, but I actually need to be able to place these torches. Oh, there's places on the other side of that. So I don't think that's going to be an option. I think we can just go looting in general, though. It's nice to have the Twilight Forest as an option to loot things. I don't think this stuff usually has TNT under it either, so we're gonna be okay. And I just can't reach it. Fine, I didn't want the box anyway. I mean, we're gonna collect so many of them, though. God damn it. This is upsetting. If I do this one, is it gonna be faster? No. Oh my lord. Neither of those were an axe, so that's probably not helpful. Oop. Okay, we'll just take out the entire floor. That's fine. There's still stuff down there? Nope. The floor just looks weird. Everything's fine. I don't think I need anything for any of these. Most of these are openable in general. They really bait you with these fucking chests where they are as well, because they'll let shit spawn from above you and then just walk down like it ain't no big thing. And it is in fact a big thing. Upsetting. This. Yay. Cool, and then we get the whole— ooh, and the light. We get the whole corner and the light. Fuck yeah. Alright, the brewing stand can go in. Like, all of this can go in. Why do I have so much sand? Since when did they start handing sand out as prizes for this? No one knows, including me. We'll swap some of these things around for all of the shit that we need. Man, I've also been— oh, that's a reappearing one. I've also been watching the news again. I've been reading the news again, which is still upsetting. I feel like I need to do less of that, but I like to be informed, so maybe I just need to work on changing my attitude about the news. I haven't quite decided yet. It's a real coin toss, and I'm just unhappy about it all the way around, actually. I don't know if there's anything to be done about it. Where was the light that I got this last time? That I ended up picking one up last time? I don't even know. It apparently is just in there. I am kind of waiting for one of these to explode, though, as well. Not good at all. Maybe it was in the floor or something. No, it wouldn't have fallen that way if it was in the floor. Not a single clue. I haven't a single clue about it. We can take this, though. Sword, we got the tower key and an efficiency book, so the tower key is— honestly, I think we could get rid of the sword, but also tempted to smelt it down. Don't know if we can do that or not. Tempted to think about doing it, though. Alright, tower key, and let's take out the brewing stand, too. I just want to know how many brewing stands I get on this little trip, because our current count is 1. And I feel like the count is probably going to stay at 1. I'm not feeling overly confident about about our odds in finding shit, for sure. Oh man, I'm gonna get lost today. My brain doesn't have the tools it needs to properly map this fucking tower. It's okay. I don't have to know where I'm going. I just have to stay alive long enough to get out. That's the attitude to have. If I just hit the key door, does it put in the key automatically, or do I have to have it in my hand? No, I have to have it in my hand. Alright. Then I might as well wait until I have all of the keys. Oh, there's another door there. Oh, bitch. I'm gonna forget about this one otherwise if I don't do it first. Wow, there's really just a fucking hole here. Alright, fair enough. We do the town, I guess? Sure. Or something. What the fuck? There's no way this was stairs, right? Oh, it was a flat piece and stairs there. What a mess. Alright. Like this. We just float up. We're still at a height where we can just float. I love that for us. Right. Yeah, buddy. If we think about it, I can switch, but I'm not, oh my god. This fucking asshole is just opening up holes in the floor. You fucking dick. Stop that. I think we're okay. Did something else fall in it? On the pressure plate? Hello? Oh shit. Stop that. God damn it. Why are you like this? Knock it off. I think we just have to go and clear it. Just keeps, stop that. There's nothing on the pressure plates, though. Maybe it just, like, triggers them by nature of what it is. Stop that. It's all a mess over here. This? I'm trying to switch between the two. Not really working extremely well. We're doing like a pretty decent job. We could maybe level it up, but probably it'd be best to go against the entirety of, I don't know, multiple mobs at once is what the scythe is good at clearing. It's got decent levels though. It is sort of one-shotting things, and that's enough for me to call it quality in some regard. Hello? Ooh, that's a special. Ah! One. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're good. There's also a ghost that's just up here. Sure. We're gonna pretend it doesn't exist and loot this instead. Because in theory, it's where the key is? Hell yeah. Link. And I'll take it. Maybe we should just swap some of this armor for the armor that we're wearing. Like, this is kind of shit. I guess we could have swapped it for that one. Protection 7. This Twilight Forest shit is honestly nicer. Except for that one. Our unbreaking is better in that scenario. But some of this Twilight Forest shit is actually pretty decent. And for whatever reason, the redstone below us is just fucked. I can still hear it going off. And Lord knows I don't know why it's like this. We just take all the pressure plates and then it'll stop doing it. There's nothing to trip it. Or is the lever flipping it? Oh my god, the lever was flipping it. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna take these. Yoink. Ooh, and there's a bunch of stuff down here. Would you look at that? We've nailed it. I don't think I actually need all of these pressure plates. But also, I don't like making pressure plates, so I could be convinced to keep them. Firewood. All sort of food. We just have a lot of shit in a lot of places, is the thing. We swap these two things, I think. We just have some stuff that I would like to keep out, and some stuff in the other bag that's not full enough yet for us to just disregard everything. What the fuck, man? Just a hole into the abyss out here? I think they're further up? Yeah, they are. Hey there, bud. Don't be like this, man. I think they're pretty close up here. This has got to be the spawner level, right? Yeah. Alright, it just landed above us. Sort of. We'll take this one and these. I don't know if there are any other... That sounded like something landed next to us. I don't know if there are any other brewing stands that are going to be at a reachable level. I think there might be a couple higher up, but I wonder why none spawned in the other one. Maybe I just have that shit of luck that I didn't get that I didn't get a single fucking brewing stand. Which honestly would be tragic, but somehow just somehow also would be par for the course and surprising to no one. Open all these up. That. We can take the one, but normally we take all of them. Just fucking bust this chest open too. I wish it didn't take so much to fucking dig through this. It's kind of annoying. We need this. We can put a cactus in instead.
This is a reminder to drink water.
Hey, thanks, machine. I'll do that. We can just leave these here. I didn't think we had that many of them, actually. You know, it's nighttime now, and it's 81 degrees outside. We've had such a shift in weather, and I can hear the popping and groaning of my door, and I think my entire apartment's shifting. Wildly uncomfortable. Wait a minute, where did the stairs go? Are we just picking the stairs up? Is that a thing? We don't have the room, do we? They're going into one of the bags, so as long as it's not my main one, I don't give a fuck. I will carry them if that's the way they're okay with being carried. So we have 3 keys. This is fine. And I think we just need one more, which is maybe in one of these things. Oh, man, I kind of want to take these two. To wait for them to come back. We just take all of all of these while we're here as well. Yoink. Hey, thanks. I thought we picked up this string. I think we missed it. We must have done. Look at all this. What a fucking mess. Holy shit. Alright. We take this and this. Sadly, no other layer for it. And not the third one. I think it's just loot in these areas. There's not actually anything good. Or, well, I say anything good. There's not anything that we need to be able to continue in these areas. Hello? Alright, we just had a spider fall to its doom. Fair enough. I haven't seen a creeper spawn in here in a while, but while I was on my little, Pokemon Snap hunt. Oh, there's another key! Look at that shit! I did see a bunch of creepers spawning in the dark, so best for us to just keep an area like this lit up. Hear you. Even if it's just a little bit of XP, it would be good for us to give that to our scythe. Because we want it to level up. Slowly but surely. Where the fuck is the exit? I think it's down below us. There just weren't stairs there, so I'm a little bit spooked out about having to go down this way. We only need 4 keys and there's still one more door. I mean, there being more keys that way, or did I just get lucky and find 2 keys for one area? Could have happened. I still want to loot this though, because it has, this, right? No. Because it'll have like cake and stuff that we can add to our stuff back home. Don't come down here. I'll be honest, these little red scale broodlings, these little spider boys, they're kind of shit in terms of hitbox and being able to hit somebody. Honestly, spiders are the least of our worries. The major concern here is those fucking Carvine golems. Whoa! Shit! No, 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 no! Oh, fuck! Alright. Okay. Whew. Right, so the purple one's a gravity creeper for all of the kids who wanted a lesson oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All of the kids who wanted an anatomy lesson. I know what those. Look at fucking how high we are. Holy shit. No. Bro, why are you like this? Ow! Alright, and Scribble gets a lesson in how shields work. Specifically this one. Not like the regular shields. I think we have about 3 seconds, so we really gotta time that. Oh my fucking god! We really have to time this right. He threw a fucking potion! Bro! This is ridiculous. I'm being bullied. Such bullshit. It's one of those fucking. It's one of the really bad potions as well. God damn it all. Constantly disappointed. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. Well, the good news is the area is now blocked off. How are we doing armor-wise? We're still okay. Our shit's fine. This is almost matching in terms of color, armor-wise as well. We're looking relatively decent. Dude, really just fucking detonated on the steps. Every time I go up there, there's a new fucking thing. Alright. Alright, we're good. In theory. Could still be more. Nope. Somehow the skeleton died as well. The jetpack still works as well, which means we haven't hit the highest altitude possible for us. Also good. Okay. At some point we are gonna hit it, and it's gonna be catastrophic. So, just go up a couple of floors. This makes it really easy. I'm so concerned about the creepers. I was just saying how there weren't any fucking here, and then Greg Tech was like, I was cutting you a break, and then you mentioned it, and now I feel like I have to provide because I have a reputation to uphold. I really brought that one down on myself. Take all of these. I also like this playlist. This is probably one of the chillest playlists that I've ever had running. It's just really nice. We'll just take out these two. It doesn't need reappearing doors on the sides. I'll take those. Hey, thanks. My worst fear is is exactly that! Is a creeper coming off the side that I can't see. What a fucking dick! I hate it here. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, and I did die. I'm so used to things dying in one hit. I'm not ready. Normally when I hit things, they just die because we've used the tomahawk so much. I really need to get out of the mindset. I'm trying desperately, really. Ooh, and a diamond. Hey, I'll take that, thanks. Let me just check up here. Okay, I think we're alright. Okay enough to organize our bag, anyway. We just drop this whole thing of dirt. I don't know if we have the space. Okay. It just fills up, apparently. We pick up 32 worth of dirt. No, it just gives me the whole thing back. Alright. We commit to having that much dirt in another bag, and that's fine. Fantastic. We have found exactly one brewing stand, and I'm okay with that. It did start out as mining, And I guess technically this counts as long as we keep mining the doors, but I kind of thought about it late that we were gonna need a brewing stand. I think my voice is also just sort of shot. I yelled like a little bit, and now my voice is just fucking absolutely ruined. What happened down here that all my... I wonder if the creeper explosion knocked them all down. I could see that. That makes some sense. Where's the door? Oh, it's over here. Just float through. Oh, can we... Wait, can we sit in here for a minute? I forgot this water counts, technically. And from here, we can put all these little locks in, right? 2, 3... 3. There we go. We've done it! And then it opens! We've nailed this. Is the water going up? I'm technically not standing in it. There we go, okay. I am a little concerned standing here as well, but we'll probably be fine. How much more do we have to level up our... It's like a significant amount. Ah, we can put more quartz on it though. What the fuck? Since when? Guys, I've clearly missed some things. We're not gonna talk about it. It's all probably fine as long as we don't focus on it for too long. So I am gonna forget that we have upgrade options on that, and it's gonna feel bad. I think we're doing reasonably well. Even having like a single potion stand is better than having none. And I swear to God, if I see a blaze in here, I'm gonna have a full meltdown. I simply will not be using the scythe if there's a blaze. Not today or tomorrow. Or any other day. Oh, fuck. Ow, 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 ow. Hello? Oh my fucking God! Why are there blazes? Oh my God, it's not just like one blaze either. It's like many. It's many. It's a lot of them. How did I get poisoned? Fuck right off. And you too, you son of a bitch. Everything's on fire. No. Who let the blazes in here? Oh my fucking God, Jesus Christ. It's all bad. This is fun. Look at it all! It's on fire over there. Don't fucking spawn a blaze over here, I swear to God. We're gonna be at 98%. It's gonna spawn one next to me, and I'm gonna be viscerally upset. That sounded close. Ah! Jesus Christ! No, 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 no! It's also on fire. Holy shit. Oh, eat shit, you little bastard. How about that? You too. Fuck everybody. Ah. What the fuck? I'm being bullied. That's what's happening. Fuck all these goddamn mobs. Stop throwing me into the air! How are we doing health-wise? I can't tell. Can I just sit here? Ah, fuck. Can I just sit here for a second? It's not looking good, I will say. That's a lighter shade of hearts. Okay, it's not the worst. It's alright. I think we need a faster bow too, is what we need. I hate it here. Alright. Let me try and wear down that. Ow! What the fuck? Oh, this fucking skeleton, you son of a bitch! I saw him there too, and I was like, I should take care of that, and then I didn't. And then I was like, that seems like just a regular block to me. So anyway, I'll just be minding my own goddamn business, I guess. There's not a second blaze spawner down there, right? There's just like the normal, one spawner that I broke. Did we break it? Ow, ow, ow! This is bullshit. Wallfire isn't real, and yet I'm still on fire. The system's fucking rigged. Hello? What is this place? This is the Urgas Tower in the Twilight Forest. I came in here for... I'll show you when I get back down there again. It's actually on the other floor. For something that's gonna help me make potions, and I don't regret my decisions. I just find them silly. That's all. Alright. Woo! Bro. Who's throwing me? In this economy? Ah! Jesus fucking... No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no. None of that. No, no. Not when there are this many around. Certainly not. Not in this fucking economy. I'm after that little device. This little thing that's next to my marker. Not that. This little thing. I'm after that. There are also just happen to exist blazes in this area. Don't fucking web me, you son of a bitch. Hi, Bean. I think Bean knows I'm stressed. Get rid of that. You little fucking... This is the ow pros of having a boat. Why is the side of the wall on fire? This whole fucking system's rigged. God damn it. There's that one. It doesn't seem like more are spawning, so that's good. You can come up here if you want to, Bean. That's okay. Ow. Hi, Beamy. You can come up here if you want to. Everything's on fire. I hate it here. Alright. So, we put out this fire, and we put torches down. Oh, look, look, a rainbow oak sapling. It's just like when a real forest fire happens, and then the acorns regrow. And there's a whole new world. Look at all that shit. And there's a whole new place. So anyway, I wanted this thing. I'll be taking that, thank you very much. It's a brewing stand so that I can make potions. Which is the only reason we came out here. I didn't think that these towers actually had them. I remembered them having them previously, but not currently. Ooh, and nether wart. Take that too. Don't mind if I do. You know, whatever isn't burnt to a crisp. Take that too and put that out. I don't need any more fire traveling, thank you very much. Ooh. And I'll take the experience as well. Oh yeah? Come here. You have something you want me to throw? I don't think so. I think you're just being needy. Yeah. It's not even bedtime. Oh, you do have something you want me to throw. Hold on. We'll hard pause. I should do this more often where I hard pause instead of paying attention immediately to my cat, but, you know, if I were to go out that way, what did they call it? Throwing for content? It's fine, don't worry about it. It's all fine, don't worry about it. We're not concerned in the least. A lot of dispensers here. I think we can pay attention to those later on. I don't need them right now. I think that's okay. See, I wanted to use my scythe more, and then I fully couldn't because Greg Tech hates us. And it was like, what about... Oh my god. What about blazes, though? Have you thought about that? Is that something you've conceptualized in your noggin? And I was like, well... You know I haven't. Not until you did it. Not until you did the thing. This little rainbow oak is gonna be pretty cool though. It'll be nice for the garden anyway. Do we have one of these in here? We do. Thought so. We're not doubling up on some of our other stuff, right? I don't think so. Alright, little buddy. These little spiders are honestly the least of our concern. I know I've said it before, but those are the only good things about this place. And they're only good because they're like a minor nuisance, and that's it. I'll do these first. Alright. And I'm rapidly switching through weapons because I am actually trying to level up the scythe while we're here. We're trying to go for two birds, one stone sort of sentiment. But my scythe is on a different thing, and I simply will not have the option of fully swapping out my axe because I don't have some sort of death wish. That would just be silly. I simply won't have it. This is clear too. Great. But when it all breaks up into netherrack, it's a little bit confusing, but it's also really cool aesthetically, especially if you know like the lore behind the towers and stuff. It's pretty neat. Well, the small amount of lore that I know through context clues. I put out food for old boy a little bit ago, and my cat has been screaming at him like a Karen the whole time. Damn. I also listened to a bunch of I Am the Manager stories from Reddit, and those made me chuckle as well. So while reading the news makes me feel sad, those stories make me cackle. Those are good shit. Hello, little. Ow! Oh, come on, man. Like I was saying, the carbine, not carbine. The netherrack areas are from carbine bombs having gone off, which is really cool. Especially, I don't know, I think it's cool to have seen them for the first time like a while ago, and then realize the implication of, like, after you make a carbine bomb and set it off, you realize that it's the bomb that they created in here that's turning it all into netherrack, which is kind of fucking sick. I'd love to actually know the back lore to all of that and whatnot, but I don't know if they actually have it written down at all. I just think it's a thing that happens. 5 and 5. Man, I gotta figure out how to make those the ironwood ingots, because the ironwood is quality. Those are definitely all words. What about the bomb? It's probably the only word that makes sense. I mean, I can explain it more if you're interested in like what it sort of actually means, but probably not in its entirety. And I'm not 100% sure on all the lore either, but it's as close as it's gonna get, pretty much. None of it makes a lot of sense. That's fair. I'll show you when we hit another area like that, because I think we have to go back through the area. Something blows up and makes something. Oh, you fucking prick. I've been bamboozled. I'll show you when we get back to the netherrack, and there's also like a layout for it the further up we go, so it's easier to explain. Ooh, more diamonds! Man, the things I do for a fucking diamond lens. I think I just got lucky and ended up with one last time. Such a small chance. You know what? I don't actually think I got lucky. I think I had just an ass load of lapis on a weapon that I was murdering things with, which is probably what I should do for this. All things making sense. Like, I should probably just put lapis on my, on Jeff. Jeff would love to have lapis. That's Jeff's things for sure. I think we can just like this. So you can see there's like bits of netherrack, and it's easier to see like the further up we go, because it's more detonate-y up there. I would assume, because that's where all of the magical shit was happening. Explains all of the defenses and whatnot later on as well. But I'll explain it when we get to the nether rock. Is the red stuff? Yes. The stuff that looks like it just has such a garbage texture in comparison to everything else, that is the netherrack. I don't think we picked any. Yeah, this stuff. Put it down again. So this is all netherrack, which is stuff that, I mean, by name, one might assume, but you find it in the nether, which is through a portal, so it's basically 2 dimensions away. Because you... Can you make a nether portal in the Twilight Forest? Future me questions. That's what that sounds like. There's also a puzzle that we ignore quite promptly. See, this is what we ran into last time, is that I ran into a bunch of places with furnaces and anvils, and none of the places with fucking, the good shit. And by the good shit, I mean the brewing stands. Though we got a couple this go around. I still upset about it. I've been robbed of, brewing stands that should have rightfully been mine, and I was being silly and thought that I couldn't get them. And I'm still upset about it. We can see what all fits in here, though. None of this shit. Quality. Just back down and all these away. How strong are potions? It depends on what you're fighting. Their regeneration potions are pretty good, especially when you're fighting something with wither. It's more for, I almost want to say, security's sake, because I'm not watching my heart count total, but if I feel I'm in danger, I have the option to swap to a healing or a regeneration potion that lasts 22 seconds. And this is like my emergency potion. So in theory, I wall myself in, or sometimes in combat, I take the potion because it'll just regen while I'm fighting. And it buys me, I want to say, a couple more seconds worth of time to get my shit together. The real trouble comes in, like, do you remember that you have a potion on your hotbar in the middle of fighting something that's potentially lethal? And then rapidly, you have to decide if you're gonna take the time to... I think in this way, I can swing and... Yeah, I can swing and take a potion. In normal Minecraft, you can't do that. But this is modded, and I've gamed the system. So, I think they're probably a little bit stronger in this version for that reason alone, because I can still swing at bad guys and heal at the same time. That's not always the case. I think they're useful depending on how they're used, and depending on which ones you use. Because there are things like slow potions and shit like that too. But they don't... Some of them don't affect mobs. Like, maybe a slow I gotta get rid of that. I can't have that there. I'm gonna think it's a sneaky skeleton, and then I'm going to ruin myself. There's like a slow potion that may work on mobs. There are wither potions that may work on mobs. I don't think poison potions work on mobs. They probably work on villagers, though. Especially because this is an older version. I think potions just don't work on mobs. And, I mean, the appeal then for offensive potions is to use against players, but not useful to me because it's just me. So, there is that. You can make some pretty nasty potions in general, like the harm potions. Potions in general go through armor. I don't know if that's a new update or an old one. But in that way they are better, so if you can hit somebody else with a potion and not yourself, they're generally quality. Better in cases where you're playing multiplayer or on a server. Which is why I was always brewing potions on Artoria. Mostly I was someone who was buffing other people on Artoria, so all of my potions actually healed and helped more than anything else, I think. More than me being an actual nuisance in any capacity, but if you wanted to, you could potentially be a nuisance with it. Less so in this case, though. Mostly what we want for these are the regeneration potions, because those ones are the ones that are most useful to us. Also, I thought I saw a chest back here before or something, or maybe like on a lower level, and then I ignored it and kept walking like a fool. We should take this. I'm gonna fucking forget it's here otherwise. I thought all those potions were mostly flavor. They are useful in combat, but we just don't... Oh, there's another one. We just don't do a lot of combat on the Artoria SMP, but they are actually useful. Especially things like the invisibility potions, because some players think that particle effects are annoying, and they turn them off in the settings. which means when you turn invisible, and if a player has particle effects off, or just isn't observant in general, they can't see you while you're invisible, like at all. Which is useful. Most of the time, though, people are observant and can see, and they will be able to see when you're invisible, but I'll show you what particle effects look like in a minute as well, when we see them again. Or I guess like those rainbow colors that you see coming off of mobs sometime are particle effects. The invisibility ones are just light blue and kind of hard to see if you're, I don't know, not really looking for them and you're kind of not paying attention. A little bit difficult to see, but if you know where you're looking and you know someone is invisible, likely, they're a little bit easier to spot. Or maybe that's just for me. Yeah. The concept is cool, in theory, though. In my opinion. I've always liked potions, though. It's part of what got me into stuff like witchery. God damn it, the fucking... Alright, we should... I'm gonna have to have the jetpack off, because we're too high now, but... I'm gonna have to remember that it's off, or I'm gonna fucking fall to my death, and it's gonna be tragic. Take all these. We put the most of it in here. Anything that'll fit anyway. Rest of it in here. Look at, we have so many little reappearing door blocks. Honestly, we should go find one of those big towers and just steal all the fucking doors. I just like these doors, they're nice. They're useful. We also haven't seen any of the really big ghasts at all. They haven't spawned. The last time I said that about the creepers, we got jumped by like 7 creepers in a row, so maybe I just shouldn't have said anything about it. It's far too late for that, though, I think. God damn it. Too short, I have stubby little arms. I hate it here. God damn it. You just put the dirt down? Well, that's annoying. Like this. Quality. Back to the real Minecraft roots. There we go. Hopefully we have all of the ladders that we need to go up. It looks like we do anyway. Yep. Gotta sometimes be careful about the places that are up here. Because sometimes there are just creepers that exist. And it feels bad. We'll take all of these. Hey, thanks very much. And these. Oink. I'll take it. Hey, thanks. This is kind of nice. In general, just collecting and bringing in. Oh man, I'm so excited about potions. There's a big one! See what I mean? I summoned them. Or maybe I just wasn't looking in the right direction. They were lower. Not that we need to fight them or anything, I just hadn't seen them and it was suspicious. I would much rather just see them. And know that they are about and fucking around. Go around this. Well, this is kind of a pain in the ass. What if we just... like this? Yay! Well, we almost had it. It was so fucking close. There we go. Alright, the ghast are the balloon swifts. I always think D&D ghast when you talk about them. Yeah, well, they're not quite the same. I don't think the ghast in D&D launch fireballs at you, or sound like cats when they shriek, but, yeah, I think there's actually a lot of differences when you think about it. I get mixing them up, though. When your only reference is the D&D ghast, for sure. I don't think there's anything out there for us to get. Yeah, ghast and D&D are like super zombies. You know what? There's not... I've used ghast a couple of times as a DM, but I've never actually fought. No, I did! It's just been a long time since I've fought a ghast. I think the first time I fought a ghast, I was on my own because I was a rogue, and I was stupid and I left my party. And then I got jumped by a ghast. My DM really, fucked up my shit that day, and it... oh shit. And it felt bad. My DM really said you whole ass went out by yourself when you knew there was undead around. and then I got paralyzed by a ghast, and it was not good. I didn't die or anything, but I think it's because my DM was nice, and just learning how to be a DM back then. We were pretty low level when that came into like being a threat at all. I just got a message. I just got a message from Skizzy that says, I just wanted you to know that we have orange and black cat energy. I can and will explain more later, and I'm just so confused. Like, so pleasantly confused. Sometimes I get messages from Skizzy, and I'm just like, I can't wait to hear the explanation. Truly, I cannot wait. Holy shit. I don't understand, but I want to. but now I have to know. I don't understand. Oh god. I love Skizzy so much. What a silly human being. Ah, fuck. Oh man. Ghasts are a low level encounter, but they're completely BS. I agree. The fact that they can paralyze a player for up to a minute or whatever means the entire encounter is just RNG. Yeah, I feel like a ghast is the creature that you break out when you have a higher party count than what's typically recommended for encounters, right? Where you're like, if I paralyze one of them, then I only have to deal with 5 PCs in combat, right? Orange cats are stereotypes as derps that share a single brain cell across all of them. That's kind of funny. Is this what music is this? Interesting. I swear to God, I just heard the fucking villager noise, and I don't like it. Oh, maybe it was the gas sound. I feel like it's hard to confuse those two things. Maybe I'm just going nuts, or it's part of the song, and I just don't know about it. I can't wait until we can reinstall all of these spawners, and I can just make all sorts of monster spawners. Don't come down here. I'm only like 3/4 of the way through this fucking spawner. I have to commit to this, spiders. Don't come down here. Just open these up and there it is. A little buddy. We're also gonna go up here and just light this up. I think they're gonna keep coming down otherwise. Usually we can take care of them, but these ones seem like kind of a... this is where the creepers spawned last time. These ones seem like kind of a pain in the ass, so we might as well just... Bro, you can't be like this. Stop. We'll go down a couple... Oh, we're down here. Rude. These ones. There we go. Son of a bitch. Yeah, but ghasts are supposed to be intelligent undead, so the strat would be like, once they've paralyzed something, they focus the next target kind of thing, which could take out 2 to 3 players in a round or 2. Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't think it can take it out in a round or 2. I think it's the... Well, if they roll really shit, yeah, I suppose it could. If they roll really poorly. I could see that, that's fair. Plus the auto crits against paralyzed targets, that shit's brutal. It's just my opinion, but a single CR appropriate monster shouldn't have the potential to wipe a full 4-person party. Yeah, I do think ghasts make it easy to fucking party wipe your crew. I also think some of the older monsters in general are just like fucking nasty. They're not built for your characters to feel like they're heroes and having fun. I think at some point, well, firstly, at some point D&D changed drastically, and D&D now is not the same as D&D as it was back then. I feel like it's a lot more... D&D I play is a lot more roleplay focused. And it was not always that way, by my understanding. What the fuck is happening here? Jesus Christ. What? Oh my god, and the device. This whole fucking platform's goddamn rigged. This is such bullshit. And I feel like the monsters, to finish that thought, are sort of rigged for murder and not for, you know, like a fun, well, what I would consider fun D&D game. Though some people think that dungeon crawling is fun, and like I think it can be fun too. It's not the kind of D&D I prefer. Oh, ads, BRB. Okay, we back. It's alright. I got lost halfway through my thought anyway, so it's like you were never gone. Monsters in D&D suck, mostly. I think so. I think so too. I think they're fun to fight on occasion. I think they can be a handful if you're not accurately prepared for them. I think one thing I struggle with a lot as a DM is making encounters that don't feel like they're too long but are still challenging for my players. I feel like I struggle with that a lot. In general. I just want my players to have fun but also have a good combat, but I feel like I haven't figured out how to make that happen for them yet. My combats to me always seem too long, but I can't tell if that's just because I'm the DM or if they're actually too long. They win even if they die just by depleting your resources with no regard for their own life. Not all the time. I think that, like, in the beginning they do. I think good villains do a better job of regarding their own lives. Which is just not the way things would behave. I highly prefer non-D&D systems for a lot of reasons, and that's one of them. That's fair. There's a guide for D&D monsters. I forget what it's called, but it's like just a guide that someone wrote up. It's something. It's got a lot of monsters for dummies sort of energy. Wow, I fully thought I was in a different spot than I was actually. And it's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty good at making the monsters feel more like actual monsters and less like a DM trying desperately to throw opposition at the party. Personally, I enjoy combat though, so I like those kinds of things. Hello? Hello? Oh, the knockback on that. I meant to hit you, ow, with a scythe. Ow. There we go. That way the scythe can get the XP. I know we take like a couple of hearts of damage, but we're okay. We'll live. It's worth it to have the scythe take the XP from them. I think non-D&D systems are cool. I think I've talked about it before, but I'm coming around to those kinds of systems as well. I used to not like them as much. I feel a little bit bad because my buddy had recommended we try some out a couple of times. And I was like, I don't know if that's like the kind of system that I want to play. Or like the kind of game that I want to play. But I didn't know anything about the systems either. Mostly I didn't want to step outside of a comfort zone where now I'm like, I've seen a couple of different games, but I probably didn't want to do it because it was a commitment. I think he said he wanted to run, well, he said he wanted to run a one-shot, but our one-shots always end up being longer than one-shots. But I think it was probably me being unfamiliar with the system where I was like, I don't want to try it. Something new? No, I don't want that. Just a bit of a silly thing, but it's not like I overtly thought it, but it was definitely there. Can we move any of these? Just take a lever and just chuck it in there, I guess. I don't know what the fuck else I can get rid of. I want all this stuff. God damn it. Well, that worked. We just swap these things. Sure. I also feel that through I also feel though that PC deaths are maybe the least interesting thing that can happen. I think you meant happen. Just a comfort zone thing. I get it. Yeah. I was also much younger. I think I was in college at the time when one of my buddies was like, "I'm playing this new system. It's pretty cool. We should play." And I was like, I don't know about new things in my life right now. But I like the systems in general. We're about to start up a new system in my regular group. Ooh. What system do you usually play, and what system are you moving to? I wish I had like more free time for games, but also I have other things I want to do. I think one of the best things that in my life has been being able to consistently hang out with my friends the way that I do. Like, it's nice that we play D&D too, but sometimes when we meet up and like not everybody can be there and we're like, oh well, we have to cancel D&D for like the day. Because we have a system where it's like if 2 people are missing from the group, and we have a rather large group, 2 people are missing, we just call the game. Like if something comes up for 2 people at once, or if 2 people can't play a weekend, we just don't play. We also usually just hang out, and like we have that time reserved every other weekend as well. It's nice to have that kind of consistency as a baseline. Have had that consistency as a baseline for the past fucking 6 years, which is insane to think about. We don't really usually play anything. We've done like 10 systems over the years. Oh, that's so cool! I think we've only played the same one twice. That's fucking sick, man. This is an alternate hack of a system we've played before, though. What is an alternate hack? What does that mean? I think it would be fun. I feel like we as a group have sort of made our D&D into our own style of play, though, which I feel like groups should just do in general. It's really for the best. Put these in here. And I think we have all of the pieces that we need. Rude! Slamador, my fucking god. This guy thinks he's fucking funny. Thank you for the bits, mate. God, that scared the shit out of me. Scum and Villainy, sci-fi space opera. You're a spaceship crew trying to make ends meet under the Iron Fist's rule of the galactic homogeneity. That sounds like so much fun. Eat shit, you little bastard. So there's a system with a setting that exists, and this uses the system but reskins it with new features for a new setting. Oh, that's cool. Hack. Okay, that makes sense. This is like your typical quote-unquote, oh god, hack of the system. I missed fucking twice, and then he just felt so bad he went up a floor to give me time to swap weapons. It's embarrassing. I'm funny and you know it? Yeah, fair enough. I know you're funny, man. How are you? It's been a hot second. How you doing, mate? I hope you're having a good night. Oh, dude. Working? Fair enough. I just had a job interview. You know what? I don't think I've told anybody over... I don't even know if Mom knows. I don't think I've told anybody over there that I've had a job interview. I had 4 fucking interviews, Slamador. Man, I'm exhausted. Not like all at once. I've had so many interviews, dude. All for the same company, mind you. I'm not talking about 4 different interviews for 4 different jobs. I'm talking about 4 different interviews for the same goddamn place. I feel like I talked to Mom about it. I don't know if I actually did. I'm burnt at both ends. My brain evaporated. My gods, I hope you picked it up, because truly, not only did it vacate my head, it melted out of my ears, actually. So I don't have one left. And that's on God. Where the fuck are the stairs? Hello? How did I get up here? I'm stuck. I'm like a cat. I've just gotten stuck. Alright, we're fine. Well, damn, I feel the exhausting part, though. So it's your fault I'm exhausted. Well, yeah. Rip, feels bad, man. Any energy you had doesn't exist anymore. This is the con to sharing the brain. It means our sense of humor is on point, and our exhaustion levels have truly never been higher. Fuck everything. Oh, I'm just tired. I sort of worked myself up before I had the interview to begin with. And then when I had the interview, I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but while I was taking the interview, I don't remember what my answers were anymore. I think I talked to Mod Steph about them, so I'm sure they're in like a text somewhere, but I don't remember what my answers were. I do, however, remember during the interview, I was criticizing my own answers, and I was being like, you could have answered that better, you could have said something else, and like, just a rapid, current, consistent critiquing dialogue throughout the entire interview. Mind you, that dialogue was nowhere to be seen during the other 2 fucking interviews. I'm just... like... Why on the last one, man? I was doing so well. It makes me feel as though I didn't do as well in my interview as I probably did. And it kind of makes me a little bit upset, which makes me more nervous about the interview in general, and I'm just exhausted. There's nothing I can do to change it now, so it doesn't matter, but I'm upset about something that I'm not even sure happened the way that I'm like remembering it. And that is upsetting. I've been tired as hell all week, no wonder why. Bro, it's been like, it's almost the first interview. Yeah, this week has definitely been the worst. I don't remember when it started though. Fuck that chest. I don't have the energy to break those blocks to get it. And the last chest? Nowhere to be seen. Not in here for certain. That's right. I didn't want to get up here anyway. Yeah, it's been a rough one out here, my guy. We're hoping that it's all actually good though. Because realistically, my other 2 interviews went well, so there's no reason that this one shouldn't have gone well. I just don't have the energy to fight with my brain about it, so instead I've just been... It's because I've been expending all of the energy worrying about it to begin with. So I just don't have any energy for anything else. It's rough out here, man. It feels bad. On the list of things I shouldn't be doing, that maneuver there that I just pulled is really a primary one. I didn't even have my fucking glider on the hotbar. It'll be okay. Everything works out eventually. I get back to work, so I'll talk to you later. Have a good day, mate. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Have a good day at work. It'll work itself out. I'm aware of this fact. I'm just tired in general. And it's easier to sort of talk about it as well than to... Is there not a fuck. Not even chest up here. Fucking system is rigged. This is such bullshit. Easier to just talk about it and I don't know if vent is the right word, just talk it through a bit, I think. One of the things about the Scum and Villainy game is that you have your normal character sheet, but the spaceship has its own character sheet that everyone shares and makes community decisions on regarding upgrades and stuff. That's kind of cool. Do you know what Dimension 20 is? Quantum? Because I feel like I've seen the system at play, but I don't know if that's what it was actually called. Because I don't know if they ever said the system name. Maybe they did say it and I just wasn't paying attention. The odds are high for that one. I've also found so many fucking diamonds in this place. Holy shit. I'm rich. Because I think they used it in their Odyssey game. But I don't actually know. I fear said I was gonna finish that staircase. There was gonna be a creeper in this like in-between space. slow. Just waiting. I've finished the bridge and I just walk across. Dimension 20 is a YouTube channel with the Brendan Lee Mulligan. Yes. Yeah, he runs D&D games and things. I know of it, but I haven't watched any. There's one called Starstruck Odyssey, I think is the name of it. And I think the system you're describing sounds like the one they used. Because there was a ship involved, and it seemed like the ship had HP and stats and stuff, and like moves that it could do as well. And it feels like that is sort of what you're describing. So I think it might be the same system, but if that is the one that I'm thinking of, I was a fan of that system. Or at least listening to them play it, it seemed like a lot of fun. That's exciting though. Is that the one that's coming up? Did you say that and I missed it? Yes, that's the one that you guys are doing. I love how I looked at chat like it was gonna tell me that I was correct when fully it's further up and I can't actually read it. But I'm pretty certain that's what it was. Where the fuck's the door? God damn it. No one knows. How have I come back down to this area? What the fuck? I've already been here. What? I put the keys away? How do I go? I have to have just cleared this area, and there's gotta be like a direction that I didn't go on a door somewhere. Maybe. I've also started listening to Midst, which Critical Role just bought. That is a quality podcast. They describe things in a way that I do not like, but I like the sound of their voices, and that's enough for me. Didn't even take any damage. Really waiting for the fucking damage to catch up. Oh, go fuck yourself. You fucking prick. What an asshole. Sorry, what's up? Oh, shit, sorry. Mitz. No, you little bastard! I hate it here. So, Critical Role bought a thing called Midst, M-I-D-S-T, and it's a good podcast about, you fucking bastard. With some sort of system, you fucking... I hate this fucking mod pack! And most of all, I hate the fucking Gatling skeletons. Eat shit, you little bastard! God damn. So rude. Look at all these fucking arrows! It sounded good. I don't like the verbiage they use because I don't know, it just bothers me. I feel like they could be more descriptive, but they really... I don't know, their voices sound nice and the story is good. I just wish they were more descriptive in the way they talked through things, I guess. It looks like it's a hacked D20 system, not Scum and Villainy. Probably borrow some ideas from it though. That makes sense. That makes some sense. Oh yeah, weird thing they started publishing. I saw the trailer, haven't seen any of it. I listened to the startup, which was really good. In my opinion. God, I fucking feel like I've been to all these places. Where the fuck's the... Ah, fuck it, I have my goddamn brewing stands. There's nothing else further up in terms of brewing stands. I'm just going backwards now, so we'll just leave. We'll go back home. Might as well. Oof, like that. Actually, one of the few D&D podcasts that I enjoy. Or have enjoyed so far, I will say. It's been interesting so far. I think I like it because it's a format that I'm not used to. but I don't know that that necessarily makes it good. Oh, this is the wrong way. Trying to think if I actually wanted to go the wrong way and just wander out into the abyss and leave it to future Scribble to get us back, but I think maybe not. Supposedly it's been out and completed for a while. They just brought it to their brand as part of a partnership, so I think it all exists already. I think so too. I think they like republished some of it on YouTube with like a little bit of animation to it as well. And I think they may have already had it out and are pushing to have it on, like, you know, you can listen ahead if you sign up for Patreon and shit like that. Okay, this way. Actually, I think it's north. East is way back home? Yeah, it's this direction. I've been watching and listening to a new one that's an all trans group. Ooh, nice. What's it called? I saw one while I was listening to Mitz that was called The Real Housewives of D&D. I just listened to like maybe 60 seconds of the opener, and it was kind of fucking... I really thought about it. Like, it's left enough of an impression on me that I actually remembered the title. And if I see it pop up on my recommended again, I will probably chance listening to it. I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of pop culture references in that one that I don't get, and I'll be sad about it. Saw an end of their 8 arc, and the GM was making all the players full on ugly cry for like 2 hours, and I was like, okay, I need to go back and see this. Oh shit. Damn. DM was really out here, like, fucking after the players, huh? Okay, entrance does not mean entrance to our realm. We're looking for something that says exit or home. And man, every time I read that entrance thing, I really think that's the way out. Also, it's hot pink, so it's hard to ignore. I'll send a link. Do you prefer YouTube or edited podcasts? Little bit of column A, little bit of column B. If it's like a really polished podcast, then I prefer the podcast. Otherwise, I prefer YouTube. Because I'll have it on like the side screen where I'm like playing another game and or like doing my taxes or doing my budget or some shit, and I'll have it up on like the left. I'm not necessarily watching it, but I like to have it on in the background. I don't know. I thought there was going to be like some significant reasoning there. It's not. It's just a habit of mine. I'll just have it up on YouTube instead of a podcast. Do I know why? Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I think it's just habit at a certain point. Especially if there's like moving things in general, but I just like the polish of a podcast while I'm working, I think, and while I'm relaxing and playing and have the opportunity to watch. I like things being on the second screen, where I can like look over and rewind if I need to. Not that I can't rewind on like podcast or anything, but the visual element, I guess, is easier to do when I'm not working. But there could not be a visual element at all. Podcasts seem pretty good. It's what I listen to on my 10-hour trip home. Yo, those long fucking car drives, though. All you got is time to think. You know what I mean? Got a million different things to think about. Bonk. There's also a fireball on the other side of this fucking portal, so we're gonna see where that's at and if our tree is fucking burnt to shit. That'll be fun. I just get jumped by like a bunch of fucking monsters and shit. Oh, nope, the zombies are all still here, okay. Woo! Don't pull me towards you, you bastard. Stop that. It's cloaking as well, so it's invisible. What a fucking bastard. You're an asshole. Everything's lagging! Get out of here. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, I hit a significant number of those shots while it was lagging, and I didn't take any damage. And that's quality. And that's what we love to see. And our tree didn't catch on fire. Also quality, which is really nice. Look at me go. Like I'm a professional Minecraft player or something. We should maybe also fill up our stuff. And we need more charcoal for the jetpack. God damn it. We also didn't get that, but we did get tin, so that also counts. Should probably take out some of these torches if we want any more pesh to spawn here, but it'll be okay. We had a couple spawn, and I feel like that's a rate of which I'm okay with. I guess if you like podcasts, what platform? I usually listen to them on Spotify. Seems like they're at a bunch of places. Yeah, if they're on Spotify, I usually listen to them there. I don't think we're friends on Spotify. If you'd like to be, we can be friends on Spotify. If there's one person I trust with my Spotify information, not that it's like damning or anything, it is Hugh Quantum. Know that in your soul. I don't Spotify? Fair enough. Thank you though. You're very welcome. Hey, oh, that artwork's fucking sick too. Oh yeah. I've been thinking of, I think I mentioned, oh, we have to pick a spot where we can brew. Oh my god, this is the most important part of the stream, holy shit. We have to pick a spot where we can brew potions. It's gotta be over here, right? This is where all my potion shit is. Like, it's gotta be in this area. Literally, it's where all of the potion bottles and other shit are. We can move it though, I guess. I gotta set up a potion thing next time. Where are my signs? I'm gonna put a sign in front of me so I don't forget. I don't have signs. This fucking system's rigged. God damn it! I don't even have signs in here. Oh my god. Well, it's somebody else's job to remember this. I'll have to write it down or something. I don't listen to a lot of music. I find like one song and listen to it for 8 hours on repeat or something. That's fair, I suppose. I feel like I've had stages in my life where I do that with music, but I don't know that I've done it recently. It's been a hot second. Hey Gummy! Welcome in, buddy. Enjoy your veggie tray. We're gonna... I thought that was just crickets. I can hear like a humming sound. Oh no, my tinnitus. Oh no, it's all bad. I thought I heard cricket noises, and fully it's just like maybe an electronic shrieking. Not like hurting my ear or anything, it's just not the sound that I expected. Or maybe it was just part of the fucking Spotify playlist. Alright, I'm losing it. I'm losing it out here. My old car, I had a CD that was just on one song for the last 5 years. Dude, I had a CD of The Last Revel, and I played the shit out of that CD. It had some of my favorite songs on it. But the new car doesn't have a CD player. It's a fucking crime, honestly. I feel like new cars phasing out CD players is a misstep. I have a lot of CDs that I like to listen to and are just good shit in general. Upsetting. I think I'm probably gonna leave you guys with Mads. And we'll chill with Mads for a bit. They are also playing Minecraft. Back in my day, all the cards had CD players. And you used to switch out the CDs on your parents, and they get upset about it. Read Mads. Yes, like this. Underscore. There we go. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. It's a good time. See, we're doing this thing again where we're bouncing between followers. We're gonna get to 545 eventually, and then we're gonna clear the second floor of the dungeon. I have to hit enter. And then we're gonna do the thing. I feel like we're overpowered at the moment to clear it, honestly. But we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. I'm not in a rush. We'll just keep building our base as we go. This is the run, guys. This is the run that's gonna be 5 years long. 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, oh my god, Scribble, how have you managed to keep it going for this long? And I'm gonna be like, just skill, baby. And they're gonna ask me what all the mobs do, and I'm gonna be like, I know what some of them do. And the other one I avoid on principle. And the rest of them, we pretend they don't exist. And so I've simply just forgotten what they do. Can you imagine if one day we get to a point where I have fully on hardcore cleared Greg Tech 100%? What that would even look like? I don't even know if I can fathom what that would look like. It's not impossible. I just think it would take a long time. I think when I started playing originally, I was like, I think if I were to 100% Greg Tech, it would take me 5 years. And I think if I do that, quality. I can imagine descendants of your family doing that. Alright, that is fucking rude. Alright, we can do this. It's just about getting there, you know? Fucking rude, I can't believe it. Pass it down like an heirloom. Have a good day. Bye, guys. Jesus Christ, like a fucking heirloom, he says. This man. Fucking rude.